Okay, what's going on, everybody? I just had a funny interaction on I was, you know, don't you start trying to drop frames. Uh I was just checking my TikTok, so I posted a clip. And so the clip, if you guys saw it, it was when I was asking Zero how much he would if he would jump into that biomass for like $5, and he said add a bag of chips and he'll do it. So the devs actually saw that tweet or that clip and responded to it, which is actually kind of funny. I just was just reading that and responded back to them. But what's going on, everybody? Hello. I know I'm live a bit earlier than what I would normally be, but that's a good thing because that means there's more time for us to enjoy this game. Um, Shouts to Blooper Team because that not only did they do that Silent Hill, which was dope, but this as well. And you guys know how I feel about my survival horrors. Survival horror is a good way for me to enjoy my free time and just vibe out. Also, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the agency. Follows are anonymous, but if you want to speak, you are 100%, you know, allowed to do so. Um, but I don't even know where I would like. I don't even know where I want to start with what I was going to say at once, and it is indeed a process. I didn't even want to go to live immediately on YouTube. In all honesty, I wanted to wait until we got out of the countdown because of the fact that I don't like. I noticed that like every time I do my countdowns, I gotta like separate the audio, or I gotta try to. I need to get a way to separate the audio so that it doesn't get picked up by YouTube because YouTube is like, oh, copyrighted music, bad, 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 and it's just like, all the songs I'm playing is of a friends, and they gave me permission to use their songs, so chill out. But um, I'll deal with that later. Um, so I did end up getting a booster box today for me Magic. I've only opened up two of them so far. I don't know if those cards that I got in there are good or not, but I have a ton of other cards to open and do things with. What I'm going to end up doing is I am going to 9 times out of 10. I have other cards that are on the way, as a matter of fact. Uh, I want to make commander decks out of certain cards. So I've already talked to Prez about it, and I want to make a commander deck out of the. There's two cards in there that there's two cards that I specifically ordered because I was hoping that I would get them eventually at some point in time within my the boosters that I did get, but I did never did get them. So I'm just like, instead of me just constantly buying boosters, hoping that I would get them, why not I just go out and buy these cards directly? So I went on to TCG and bought specifically 4 cards, I believe. I think no, it was 5 cards, I believe. Um, I bought the Genova card because you guys saw, like, for anybody that was around when I was playing Arenas, I ended up getting the Genova card in that, and I see some potential with it. So I got Genova, I got Tifa, and then I also uh, got the Cactar, the giant Cactar, and then I got a Cloud card and I got a Sephiroth card. The Sephiroth card is the one that allows him to transform into the safer Sephiroth, which platform, it doesn't matter which platform in all honesty. Um, and just trying to like, if you want to watch on YouTube, if you want to have it up in the background just so I can get the watch time, that helps. But also it helps on Twitch just so I can have decent metrics on Twitch since this is quote unquote my main platform. At least until I get partner on YouTube, then YouTube's going to become my main platform. But uh, it's kind of like Twitch is just kind of like it's been my home world hub, so to speak. So, you know, but I talked to Prez. We're going to end up making that. I'm gonna get his assistance on making a commander deck. But what's like the first 2 packs that I pulled out of that, like that I like opened up, um, I ended up kind of seeing that I could make another commander deck with the Sephiroth card. So I'm kind of looking into doing that over time. So what I will do right now is I will open up one of these at least on stream just to see what happens. Uh, we'll see what we get out of this, just out of curiosity. So I don't normally do openings on stream, but hey, we'll do it this time. Uh, let's see. I do like looking at the art that I get in these cards, of which I did not open up my TikTok chat. Let me do that. I apologize, TikTok, if anybody's in there chatting right now. Usually I'm smarter than this. Ooh, this guy's like some fancy writing on it. All right, there we go. Now we got the TikTok chat. All right, so like I said, this is some pretty fancy looking art right here. You see the little signature on there? That's the first thing that I've seen. So, and that's, I'm going to go start from the back of the cards going forward. So, y'all will be able to see the card before I do. So, here's this. It looks like it's it's a bot. Full-fledged bot. Why are these bots showing up on Twitch now? All right, so this looks like it's a token card. Oh, it's a plains card. It's a basic. It's a white plains card. So for like the white decks, so we got one of those. Let's see what this is. This looks like it is a monster of some sort. So let me read it. Contagious Vorak. Creature, Phyrexian Boar Beast. When a Contagious Vorak enters the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal a land card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest of them on the bottom of your library in a random order. If you didn't put a card into your hand this way, proliferate. Choose any number of permanents and or players. Then give each another counter of each kind already there. I would have to do a little bit of research into what that means. So, next. I actually got a foil version of this card. It's the Plague Nurse. Yeah. So the first one that I opened actually had a foiled version of this in there. So foil means that it's like holographic. So that is it's a creature, toxic 2. Each other creature you control with toxic gains 1 toxic until end of turn. Activate only 1 each turn. Player dealt combat damage by a creature with toxic also gets poison counters equal to that creature's total toxic value. So I got to learn how toxic works because that sounds interesting. I could probably mix that in there with the Genova deck. All right, next card. Don't know what this is, but you guys get to see it before I do. So let's see what it is. Oh, Gorger Troll. When I said oh, it's oil. When Oil Gorger Troll enters the battlefield, you gain 3 life. Then if you control a permanent with an oil counter on it, draw a card. Okay. Interesting card. All right, let's see what we get next. Because I'm quite sure the last card that I'm going to like pull out is going to be a holographic of some sort, so or foil, as they say. We have it's another creature card. It looks like it is Axiom Engraver. Axiom Engraver enters the battlefield with 2 oil counters on it. Remove an oil counter from Axiom Engraver, discard a card, draw a card. Okay. What do we have here? This is like a spell card, possibly. No, it's a creature. It is indeed a creature. Rustvine Cultivator. You put an oil counter on Rustvine Cultivator, remove an oil counter from Rustvine Cultivator. Untap target land. Oh, so you could like retap a target or a land with this card. Interesting. That's definitely probably going to go into the Genova deck. Next up, this is like an instant card. It's a sorcery. Vat Emergence. Put target creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. Proliferate. Choose any number of permanents and/or players, then give each another counter of each kind already there. So that's like a revival card, I guess, from a graveyard. Next up, this is definitely a creature of some sort. So, Ravenous Necro Titan. Corrupted. When Ravenous Necro Titan enters the battlefield, sacrifice a creature unless an opponent has 3 or more poison counters. Ooh. That could go well with interesting. Hmm. All right. Getting ideas. Next up, can't tell what this is, but it looks wild. Infectious Bite. It's an instant card. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. Each opponent gets a poison counter. So I'm going to be doing a lot of poison stuff with these cards right here. Next up, this looks like some fancy art on this one. An artifact creature. Mirror Convert. Toxic 1, pay 2 life, add 1 mana of any color. Ooh. Nice. All right, we're getting down to the wire here. Oh, since I have already can see this card, it is a token artifact creature. Since it was in the front, you guys can just see that right now. All right, so next up we have. I was not supposed to look at it, but I looked at it. I did it by accident. So like I said, this next one that this last one I'm gonna show is probably gonna be the foil one. So we'll see what that is. Rhea Ivor, Bane of Bladehold. Battle cry. Whenever this creature attacks, each other attacking creature gets +1 until end of its turn. So it gets a +1 to its attack. At the beginning of combat on your turn, the next time target creature would deal combat damage to one or more players. This combat prevent that damage. If damage is prevented this way, create that many 1/1 colorless Phyrexian Might artifacts, creature tokens with Toxic 1, and this creature can't block. Interesting. So you can only use them to attack, and you can just cause poison to people. All right. And last but not least, as I said, you guys can kind of tell that it's like somewhat holographic. What is it? Tainted Observer. It's flying, Toxic 1. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may pay 2. If you do, proliferate. Interesting. I'm about to ask Perez what, like, because that is one thing with Magic is you got to know what like these terms mean, and I don't know what half these terms mean because again, I haven't been playing Magic all that long, but I am intrigued by it just because of the fact like when we played Commander for the first time, that's what really got me into playing wanting to play more Magic and stuff. So, um, all right, so we opened up a pack, saw what we got. I also, when I did get that, I also got you guys can tell. Yeah, I got 2 hard drives. So I have, if you guys didn't know, I have a hard drive dock up here where I can actually start to, granted, I've already started somewhat doing it, but now I can record my gameplay. Um, and then I can start doing more YouTube videos so I can just play through an entire game. Say, for example, like I get a game and I just don't feel like streaming it, but I want to turn it into like a YouTube series or something like that. I can play through the games like a day when I just don't feel like streaming. I can just sit there and play the game, record the gameplay, save it onto the hard drive, then have it edited, turned it into a video. Boom, you guys got content. So I'm thinking about doing that for one of these games at some point in time, and just have you guys, especially like when I go on to TwitchCon, you guys will have stuff to watch on YouTube. So yeah, that is somewhat of a game plan there. But Now that we got all this stuff done and out of the way, let me transition on over to the gaming PC so that we can get this ball rolling. All right, so I'm hoping that what I did will change the way that the game looks too for me, because like I said, I don't like playing this on widescreen, and I think the game just went widescreen. I gotta figure out a way to fix that. I need to fix that. Okay, it's not supposed to do that, whatever that was. It's definitely off. It's not. It's widescreen, but it's not centered widescreen for me right now, which is weird. So I'll have to fix something for sure now. Something is off. Let's see if this fixes it. It does, but it doesn't. So something is definitely. Let's see, control. How do I bring up that setting thing again? I'm trying to get to the AMD thing. Well, at least it's full screen now. There is that. All right, so let me do a thing real quick and try to figure this out. Because it has something to do with this. Where's my mouse at? Why is it? Now I'm looking at it, it's like it's extended. It's two different screens. Hold on, that might be the issue. Because you guys can't see it, but it's like. So. It's weird for me to explain it. So it is still like full screen, but it shouldn't be like this. That is the issue. So something weird is going on there. Now the display port isn't working. Okay, now we got some normality here. All right. Okay, so we didn't want that. That was probably the issue. All right, let's try this again. Let's see if we can this fix the issue. I just don't want it to be full. Okay, we're not full screen. Okay, perfect. This works. This is we did it. We did it. We did it. Like it's kind of wide, but it's not fully wide, and that's exactly what I want. Okay, actually, it is still widescreen, but I think I can go into the settings and fix this, possibly. We'll see. All right. Let's see. That's for audio. Okay. And we already tried to do the things with this, and it just isn't working. Like, I don't know why I can't get, like, the HDR to actually work, too. Like, it seems like considering that I'm, like, doing the thing to another, PC, that's, like, the issue, I guess, so to speak. It just doesn't allow me to do HDR because of that, but it is what it is. All right, let's get back into it. Right. This looks so weird being fully widescreen like this for me. I don't like that. How do I get this so that it... There's got to be a way for me to do this. And there it goes right here. Like, the way I see it right now is how I want it to be. I don't want it to be... let's see. I'm gonna restart the game one more time. I apologize for anybody that's just like, yo, get to the game. I apologize. I just want it. I need to be able to just be focused in the center. That's it. I don't want it to be the full like widescreen aspect. I just want it to be centered. Because like right here, it's centered, and that's exactly what I want. And then it goes back to wide. Why is it doing that? I need to figure out what the AMD button is. What is the mm, you know what I'm gonna do? No. We're just gonna we're gonna do this. Because that way I don't get completely confused looking at it like that. Let's see. Can we get away with this? Yeah. Because now it's not as annoying. What's the max resolution? Because, yeah, just seeing it slightly wide like that was throwing me all the way off. I think my FPS is off, though. I think it's like... All right, we in business now. It's the save item box. What's my inventory looking like? We're full of stuff, but we can fight. We got healing. All right, let's keep moving. So, like, last thing I remember doing was coming here. Like, we legit, like, just got to this place.
I have located an elevator. It is locked.
Quiet hours are not only a privilege, but also an obligation of every building resident. They must be respected, and this in turn means that after 10 p.m. you're forbidden to use power tools or listen to music, or whatever you call music. That's the guy that we're looking for, is who they were referring to. What is that? Yeah, I figured something was off with that. Yeah, I ain't gonna fall for that. I ain't gonna waste a bullet or nothing. Let these things do what they do. Going to get me. Alright. Reload. Let's see what this is. Sometimes I wonder how my life would have turned out if I had left New Dawn. I know it's impossible. Who would have taken care of Mom? But I sometimes imagine myself living in the West or anywhere. Gabriel and is it Veronica? We're so lucky. I heard W moved to Moscow. She's some kind of scientific big shot now. And me, to think that from our old bunch, I only have Edward left. I have to stop thinking about it this or I'll start crying again. I had a notification about something. Oh my gosh, it's Q, it's Q. Oh my gosh, it's Q. It's Q, oh my gosh. How you doing, Q? Also, where's my chat box at? Oh, I think I need to check something. Let me check my chat box. Oh wait, there it is. Okay, so just had to make sure that that did the thing. Is my room hot? No, I got the air on and other things. I look sweaty. No, it's just the lighting, and I literally just like put stuff in my hair, so it's probably some like right here, a little smeared. I'm glowing. How are you doing though, Q? Where is the thing so I can reconstruct all this? Is it above me at this angle? grinding and thinking. Yeah, kind of in the same boat. Wait, here it is. Been trying to process different things and just get my head in a proper, good headspace. Okay. Is there a barrel I can shoot? Yeah, I'm about to say, I ain't finna use my thing for that. Are you moving towards me? Stop that. Alright, so I gotta be careful going in there. Confirmed. A little bit of money. We love the moolah. Run in, run back. I meant to get on earlier so I could play some PSO, but I just really felt the need to sleep today. And that is just about all I did today. Like, I have not played PSO in quite a while now. I think it's been about like almost 2 weeks. Everybody seems to avoid him now, but I'm sure the old Edward is still in there. The shy, kind, happy Edward I used to know. We had a good talk about the old days. He even smiled for a moment until the thoughts overtook him again. I don't think he knows how insane he sounds. I think if I keep checking up on him, I can help him. I can stop him from hurting someone. Sounds, kind of, dark. Probably going to have to manually burn that, it seems. I mean, I want to... Oh, wait, never mind. No, I don't. Why are you running towards me? Back up. I really came running down the hallway like a... Wah, 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 wah. Like, no. Stop that. How you get stomped out? That looks like one of the crawling ones. Being very cautious with this stuff. Are you gonna get up later? I think you're gonna get up later, so... Okay, you got up now. Sleep. mind if I do take some more handgun ammo. Alright, so I gotta remember that's there, and I also need more inventory space. Confirmed. I didn't think inventory was gonna be a big problem, but yeah, I was wrong. Alright, who in here before I open this? I ain't trying to read that. If it ever, like, seemed like I was... Is that... It's disgusting. Devs, I want you to know, this game is very, very disgusting looking. And if this is what it sounds like to be in a stomach, y'all did a good job on, you know, capturing the sounds of that. Is that the medium one? Okay, so let's... don't trust these mounds with teeth, and the fact that this room just sounds like it's being digested. See, you were afraid that your dad would go out of business because of this whole epidemic. You said that people who don't do renovations in the face of disaster, and yet everyone needs tools if they'll need to board up windows and doors. Call a wholesaler and order more nails, hammers, saws, bolt cutters. Need bolt cutters. Like as soon as I grab the bolt cutters here, because I think that's what this is, no, it's a key. I feel like as soon as I grab it, something from somewhere is gonna come pulling up and like, hi, how are you? My name is, I'm here to kill you. I have realized I am in a very peculiar situation of lack of inventory space here. I don't know if I can grab that key or not. That's a terrible name. mean, that's literally what this game is basically throwing at me, is things that just wouldn't kill me for the sake of killing me. Yep. No inventory space. True survival horror. Managing inventory space. I can't say I don't need as many healing items. But I do need to do something with the amount of healing items I'm carrying. Just casually running through here with zero concern in the world. That's how you end up getting got. Alright, so we're gonna put the medium one away. Carry 2 of the smalls and then put the medium away. To offset. Also, thank you. I gotta go back, so because I am kind of happy that at least the TikTok social media team, they see the clip, so I gotta like brag about that for a hot second. That is not zero. Alright. So yeah, but everybody's in Discord. I just posted it. Am I just like piloting getting there? Yeah, I did. You know what? No. Because I don't know if I'll come back down here, so let me grab this now. Go sell it. I just don't know how often I'm going to be traveling through these areas, so doing me, I'm going to do the thing that makes sense to me. I'm actually about to run out the front door. What am I doing? Alright, save. To the shop. get some moolah. I don't think we can really upgrade anything. We don't have any cores. I'm making a handgun pretty OD, but I want to save some money too. Could always have a stronger shotgun in the sense of like magazine size. So that way I can just carry more ammo in that, and then it's just fully loaded, so when I gotta use it, I can use it. So, given how strange things are in this game, how long do you guys think you could survive in this weird world? If you had one of these suits, by the way, too, because, you know, the suit does play a big role in how much damage and stuff you take. Also, I wonder if we're going to get like a Metroid reveal at the end of the game of what our character looks like, or if we ever will see our character's face. Granted, it's not like a big ordeal, but, you know, that is always something you kind of do get curious about when you play with games like this, is that, like, you kind of wonder who you are playing as, what they look like. You to give up? Boo. Come on, Rexy. You gotta have some type of fight in you. Surprisingly, nothing came running out after me. Everything is gross, and I bet it stinks. How many am I dealing with? Oh, crap. You want to try to absorb them? Absorb these bullets. Yeah. 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 Good old stomps. So I was partially right. They didn't do it as obviously, like just run out at me as soon as I picked it up. But they did kind of pull up on me when I was on my way out of here, so. Who is you? What is you? Why you do that? Little freak nasties? Y'all ain't even freaky frogs, y'all just disgusting.
The path was destroyed by the anomaly. The elevator downstairs must be the only way.
Can't live in a world like that. You already get panic attacks when you're sticky. Why would you be sticky? Is there something we should know about Rexy? Are you the sweaty? Actually, let me not add. Well, no, that is a fair question, because that is up to the person to take that out of context and just be wild with it. Are you the sweaty type? Do you sweat easily? Oh, hi. Bye. I'm out of ammo. That's okay. I got this. Not sure how I missed that, but I ain't gonna miss this time. Oh, is you stock holding in your room here? Tape recorder?
Funerals tomorrow. After that, I don't know. I guess I'll take this scholarship David was talking me into taking. That will be it. Goodbye, New Dawn. I'm off to become an accomplished
Oh, that's the person we was reading about.
Maybe that's for the better. I mean, maybe that way I can finally help someone. I've never been good at dealing with patients directly. And with anyone, for that matter. Maybe saving lives from my little lab in the hospital is my
Oh,
new
it's a
destiny.
medium.
Nobody knows. I don't know if we'll see each other again. Probably not, but if somehow you're listening to this... Oh, so stupid.
Sometimes you touch something sticky. So if you touch something, like say for example, if you touch some like jelly, you go into a panic attack. Is that what you're saying? Not fully judging, just curious. Alright, so we got a key for something. I don't know what for. Okay, that is different. So note to self. Run towards Rexy with a jar of jelly to cause her to freak out. Okay, so they just broke that door open. Where else did we see a door at? Guess the game is saying back here somewhere. Oh wait, we have the hardware store key, so we're actually leaving this building to come back to it once we get the bolt cutters. Interesting. Okay, that. So it's kind of like that doesn't seem very nice. That's okay, Rexy. You'll be fine. It's just the tough love way of trying to get you to get over your fear. It's like, you know, when they would bring out the clown during Mori, and they'd be like, this person is scared of a jar of pickles, and they'd bring out the item that the person's scared of, and they just freak out on stage, start rolling around, doing backflips, and then just run off stage and go backstage, and they would chase them with said object, or if it's like a person, the person would chase them. Just think of it like that. Just tough love to get you over your fear. And who the heck are you? That was the worst episode? It's like the best episodes. Oh, you are spitting at me. You are rude. All of y'all finna get up, huh? Okay. Why are we going through this today? Why? I just want to play my games in peace. Just out of nowhere, why does it do that? Is my connection stable now? Because what the heck? I cannot stand when it does that, man. They put me way back up here. So what did... I got the key. Shotgun's good. Okay. Well, seriously, what is going on with my connection tonight? Like, I'm seriously about to just, like, this is getting super annoying. Where I want to stream a game, and then out of nowhere, my connection just starts getting attacked. I'm seriously wondering what's causing this to happen. Because it should be stable right now. I think it's stable now.
The path was destroyed by the anomaly. The elevator downstairs must be the only way up.
get why it keeps dipping like this.
The funeral's tomorrow. After that, I don't know. I guess I'll take that scholarship David was talking me into taking, and that will be it. Goodbye, New Dawn. I'm off to become an
It's
accomplished
literally acting like I am
scientist.
doing a
Yay.
ton of stuff right now, and I'm really not.
Maybe that's for the better. I mean, maybe that way I can finally help someone. I've never been good at dealing with patients directly, and with anyone, for that matter. Maybe saving lives from my little lab in the hospital is my true destiny. Nobody knows. I don't know if we'll see each other again. Probably not, but if somehow you're listening to this, so stupid.
Yeah, I'm just getting very annoyed because it keeps fluctuating so much, and it's like I don't want to stop, but at the exact same time. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh yeah, because the one enemy dropped ammo for me, that's the reason why. Okay, that makes sense. It's because of the connection, it's acting real weird right now. It keeps stuttering. It's like it's giving me that same vibe from that one day when like my connection just completely crapped out, and I know it's something weird is like acting with my connection, like something is attacking it, and I'm beginning to just suspect that it's oftentimes TikTok. In all honesty. Low on ammo. That's okay. Got plenty of healing back here. There is a delay though for you, Rexy, just because of the fact that YouTube has a delay on it, but that's just YouTube in general. That's just so that the captions can pop up until I decide to remake my captions. level. The resub. 37 months.
Where the white women at?
This is the most just randomest thing to say. Thank you for the 37 months level. You're still official agent of the agency. Diplomatic immunity, Blicky. Best agent emotes on Twitch. Also, how many times did that notification go out now? Now I gotta check. I hope you're doing well, level. That notification went out. Let's see. It was this morning, and it went out. Like, so it only went out 2 times. I don't know what's going on with my connection right now. I had to cook up some food. I had made some mac and cheese with some pulled barbecue chicken on it. Did some broccoli, did some dinner rolls, and I called it a night. I regret everything. Nope. You ate that shoulder shot. You didn't eat that. Alright, so let me do the smarts thing. And I will make that. Okay. And then just because we're low on ammo, make some more bullets. Alright. We in the situation. We in the play mode. I don't trust you, so. I made the right call. I confirmed if they were alive or dead. Confirmed that they're dead. You know, you always have to make sure that that's the definition of like the double tap. You stomp on them to ensure that you keep it moving. I believe this is the key. Anybody in here? I come with bullets. Why are y'all stocking me up on ammo? Again, when a game gives you ammo and money and all the resources you possibly need, you don't feel exactly good about that. Yo, what's your malfunction, big dude? What's your malfunction? Look, I know how to play a ring around the rosy, big dude. You thought you was gonna outsmart me. I was looking out the corner of my eye. I was waiting for you to pull something. You getting the stomping of a lifetime. Because you too big to be doing all that. You should have just stayed as a cadaver in there, man. You too big to be doing that. No one asked you to come bursting out of the wall like that, man. What, was that your favorite type right there, Rexy? Because I know you said you like them big. Is that your favorite one so far?
Mission achieved.
Now I gotta remember where all these padlocks are at. And go on a little adventure. Unlocking things. Something I need to check. I just can't remember what it is. Has read something funny that I probably should not have read, but hey, we roll. Alright.
Adventure successful.
I really want to save these shotgun shells for later.
considered an unprecedented orphan. It was in a state of suppressed recomposition. It may have something to do with the strong time oddity influence. I am retreating to the hub. If I fail, I shall try to terminate functioning in a place that is easy to reach. Fire. It was vulnerable to fire. Such is our calling.
Okay. Ooh, look at it spin. Hey. I'm really mesmerized by an object just flipping through. Okay, let me stop. Sounds like sparks. The heck is that? That seeing that just made me think of Castlevania, and I just had to hit it. I don't know what that thing is, and it keeps showing up talking about where is she. Well, who is you looking for, and why do you keep appearing in front of me asking that? I don't know you, you don't know me. Let's keep it that way. Apparently you're smart enough to not try to encounter me too much. Something crawled into Edward's brain. It's the only explanation for his insane theories. At first I thought he was joking, but he really seems to believe them. I don't know if I should be scared or worried, but he is seriously starting to creep me out. I told him to stop, but it only seems to make it worse. He hardly seems like the Edward I knew. Maybe this place is getting to him too. I'm afraid he'll do something dangerous soon. Well, if he caused all this, then yes, he did do something dangerous. Ooh, a new safe room. We like new safe rooms. Okay, this is not a new safe room. Freak nasty. Go ahead and come say what's up. Oh, you tried to outsmart me? That was kind of different. But, you know, I pay attention to where I'm going. Oh, excuse me. It's not like I don't... Oh, wow, you really fooled me. As you just said. Stupid bitch. Okay, you're hurting me. You're hurting me badly. Can you let me through? No, you can't let me through. Okay. Here, I thought I was going to a safe room. Definitely, I got. I just noticed my connection bit rate just is really tanking right now for some odd reason. I don't know why. But now we're good. It's strange that it keeps randomly doing that, like... Make sure that it stables back out again. It's in the yellow. So when it's in the red, I get confused. Okay, now it's in the green. So all along, I should have came over here first before going in there. I thought, you know, coming over here would have been led to the boss fight, but no, it's the other room that leads to the boss fight. They really got me. I was like, ooh, safe room. Let's save the game. Wrong. Okay. Okay. Like you talking to me like that. I don't appreciate being called that. Oh! Okay, slightly outsmarted me. The tentacles are slowing me down. Yeah, who the stupid... Yeah, who the stupid one now?
Threat eliminated.
Let our work continue.
She didn't say the line. Is that an arm? Or is that like a mannequin arm? I know there's gotta be like something, like at least one healing item in here somewhere. I know I didn't fully explore this place. 'Cause I was just like too determined to stay alive. There we go. Indeed, these CRT TVs are very capable and durable and strong. So ain't no way no ordinary TV gonna take a slap like that and be still on and not a crack or dent on it. I was gonna say, I feel like I've been here before. Things got dangerous. He came to me yesterday, all shaken and angry. He talked about terrible things. He said they have to happen, and there's no turning back. I'm afraid of him, but I'm also afraid for him. Doesn't he understand that he needs help? I would think that he is obsessed with me, but no, he keeps saying that they will come for him. Who? What has he done? I feel sorry for him. Am I being stupid? Is he manipulating me? Am I in danger? I tell myself to stay away from him, but he's the only friend I have left. The only friend I deserve. What do you mean by that? What did you do to not deserve friends? Tell me we need to go, but if he comes today, I won't open the door. I won't. I can't. The heck is this? Hold on. Okay, alright. Done looking at that. Are we sure we want to get close to the very obvious power source here?
Temporal destination reached. Proceeding with the search for the target, Edward Vishnievsky.
Okay, so I'm just completely somewhere new now all of a sudden. Got it. Okay.
It's all music tapes. Worthless.
Rumor has it that the Soviets have made a disturbing discovery in recent months. The controversial project led by an individual named Mr. Azkov in the attempt to drill the deepest borehole in history that has faced a fatal accident. When the drill reached just over 14 kilometers, it suddenly stopped and started to melt, leading to an explosion, killing most of the crew. Wow. Although the communist authorities tried to deny the occurrence of such a disaster, the few surviving scientists are very much vocal about it. They also mentioned hearing unbearable tormented screams coming from the depths. Could they really have dug the well to hell? Like ours. After his wife reported her husband missing a few days earlier, the body of Joseph K. was found in the basement of his own apartment building. First, it was thought he had died of natural causes, but strange marks around the head of the deceased allowed speculation of murder. The man's body was discovered by two children, and unfortunately, due to the young age, the police were unable to gather statements that would help the case. The two were entrusted to the care of a psychologist, yeah. Can I take resources out of this little dream state place that I'm in? More and more people disappear from the streets every day. They will try to tell you it's some mysterious disease, an unknown sickness, but we know the truth. Know what they did. It's just me guessing. I feel like I have a note for that somewhere. Let's see. Three, 6, 7. Let's see if this actually works. Okay. Worth the guess. C23. missing at the more random things about people going missing. $811. I believe that is our code. I knew you would figure out the code. If you're reading this, I probably disappeared under unexplainable circumstances. Don't look for me, but there still is hope for you. In these plans, I have all the information for survival. First of all, you need to go to the shelter. I've been preparing that place for some time. This is because I know what will happen. Retiring with a broom doesn't even look there. It's a perfect place.
Gathered enough data. The shelter. The girl. These are worth looking into.
It's time for me to leave. It is. How do I leave?
Something's wrong.
The heck?
I know you're there. I can still hear your steps. Give her back. Give me back my little angel, Edward.
You called for Edvard. I am here to find him.
Finally. They've sent someone for this filthy freak. I'm sure he took her. Yes, that little stinky fuck. He took my daughter. Oh, do you know anything about my poor baby? About my poor angel?
Focus your attention. Why would Edvard take your daughter?
That no good bastard. He used to harass us all with all kinds of gibberish. He talked about experiments, about the end, about death. God knows what he meant. Maybe he's holding her somewhere, doing God knows what to my girl. Lord have mercy. Will you help me? Will you bring her back to me? I'm so worried about her.
I don't even know what you look like. I don't even know who you are.
Don't be. You
I'm
will
lying.
Be reunited.
In the afterlife.
Now step inside. And lock the door. It is not safe outside.
Yes, yes. Thank you. God bless you.
Incidental contact has been made. The woman was blind. It's one of the symptoms. I have to remain cautious.
Okay. I guess combat is still capable because, you know, we're in a dreamlike state or whatever the case may be. It's still functioning like normal gameplay, so. Just letting us go outside. I don't think I'm gonna go outside just yet. Got the apartment's in doesn't mean it can be used as a smuggling hole. Moonshine den is one thing. Hidey hole for all the American hi-fi junk is not something I will tolerate. Get rid of it.
Traveler's outpost. Paving the path has begun.
Interesting. I mean, lying is bad. When did I lie?
I established an outpost for future travelers. Its location is easy to discover, but by my reckoning, the dive took me to a moment shortly before the end of Phase 3 humanity. The area is about to become deserted, perfect to continue paving the path. I intend to create more structures in the area. They will become safe havens for the next ones. Such is our calling.
Okay. So we have a shop here. Upgrade the stability for that. I'm not really worried about reloading as much. Go ahead and save my game. Where's it at? Yeah, that kid crying up a storm. When it comes to game updates, I will not know anything about it. You just made it lying to that woman. I said I lied to her in the sense that she will be reunited in the, but not in this life, in the afterlife. So technically, I didn't lie. What's that say? Liars. Oh, you must be talking to Rexy. You ain't talking to me. That's how the tower looked when we looked at it. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna be playing it anytime soon because I got 2 other games now, and then at the end of the month we got Silent Hill and Cross Worlds that I'll be out. I don't know how long this is gonna take for me to finish. Is that a cat? What the freak was that? I know when I was watching earlier, I saw Smoke was playing this, and he was considerably a lot further than I was. So I know that this game has a fair bit of length to it. What is going on with my connection, man? Like, why does my connection just keep dropping and then resetting out of nowhere? What the heck is going? Like, it's pissing me off. Low key? It keeps doing this? This may just turn into a VOD. Just a bunch of just videos going up on YouTube. I'm really leaning towards that with to keep doing this. I'm gonna try to fix the door. It is not broken, for God's sake. It's locked. I locked it. Unlocked it to keep people out. Can't make this any more clear. If the situation arises and we need to use this place for shelter, come to my office in the basement of block number 33. Assess the situation. Only then will I provide the keys.
I have reached the shelter. It is locked.
Really what, Rexy? And it's like it keeps resetting the stream. Like, I don't get... Is it sending out another freaking thing saying I'm live? Because I don't get why it's like constantly restarting the stream. It shouldn't restart the stream. That's what's pissing me off. Because I have the thing that says that it should wait a while for it to even, like, try to reset it. Like, it should be just, like, saying that the stream is down. Yeah, I literally, it says it's supposed to display a temp for 90 seconds. I'm not, oh my, you know what, forget it.